Yo, what is up, y'all?
We back.
We back at it again. Critical Consumption Podcast. You already know. Talking about one of our favorite things today.
Oh,
music.
Man. My favorite album. One of my favorite albums of all time.
And one of my albums of all time.
Yeah. And this is a big one, man.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about Rodeo by Travis Jock Webster Scott.
Jacques.
Berman.
Webster.
The second.
Travis Scott.
Rodeo.
Yeah, man. I'm excited.
Me too, bro.
This is a big one.
It's actually an album that you put me on with, bro. I remember back in the day when I had that stigma associated with Mr. Scott himself.
It's crazy. You used to poop on this man, bro.
I know, it's crazy.
Man. You used to vouch for Polo G over Travis Scott.
That's wild, bro.
I never understood it, man, but
that was the old me.
I had to guide you in the right direction, man.
Yeah, bro.
That's what it's about.
I feel like the best thing we can start with right now is the definition of rodeo.
Yeah, what is rodeo?
What is rodeo?
The
rodeo.
The rodeo. Travis actually, I did some deep diving. Travis actually explains, the name of this album and the intentions behind the album and how he was feeling when he created it. I know. Some elegant stuff.
Beautiful.
Travis said, "It's like a Beyonce concert. The carnival, the livestock, and the show are all parts of the event. I feel like that's how my life is. The carnival is like my imagination. It's the drive behind my vision. Even though I don't feel like I'm at the point where my shit is at an all-time high, we're working to get there. We are working to get to the level of where your magazine is." And bro, this man must have been high when he said this, bro.
Low key,
a little reefer, bro. You know what I mean? But he said the livestock shows the road to get to where I'm going. At this point, I'm riding the bull just for 8 seconds, and it's hard as fuck. But we made it. That's the rodeo.
But we made it.
That's the rodeo, man. Hey, man, this is his debut album.
Which is wild.
Debut album.
This is my favorite album by him, too, which is
really
crazy because I feel like it's crazy, bro.
This is his
debut
first
album.
Now, he was known, heavily in the SoundCloud scene with his 2 mixtapes, Owl Pharaoh and Days Before Rodeo, which are 2 very popular albums of his. Diehard fans really know that those mixtapes front to back. But this was really what catapulted him into the limelight and mainstream, rap.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like, bro, with the production of the album, production of this album makes it, bro, the production, is something I love, bro.
Yeah.
The dark undertone, the trap elements.
Yeah.
And it's also known as one of the, I think it's regarded as one of the greatest trap albums of all time.
Yeah, which is crazy.
That's crazy because I haven't
heard. His debut album?
Best trap album of all time. One of the best trap albums.
Yeah.
And, I haven't listened to enough about trap music in general, like albums and shit, but, I can see that. I can see that.
Definitely,
that's crazy.
Because this album's so dynamic.
Yeah, versatile. Everything.
Yeah, I mean the way that the emotions fluctuate throughout this album is different, man.
And while maintaining the same theme, the dark, the theme about life and shit. It shows in every single song, but the songs are different, energy levels.
Yeah.
Fluctuates. Yeah, like you were saying.
Man, and the features on this album. I mean, 6 out of the 16 songs are solely Travis songs.
So that means
10 other songs. All the rest of the 10 songs have features.
That's crazy, bro.
Some with more than one, which is unbelievable to me.
Yeah.
I mean, this man was networking like crazy. He had to, bro. This is his first album,
bro.
And he has big names on this album,
such as T.I.,
Kanye West. I mean, Kanye West was a big mentor to him. You can see that in his music. And
it's crazy.
We'll get to that later.
It's crazy because T.I. is not even listed as a feature, but he's in the first track, the opening title track.
Yes.
Yeah,
bro. So I really enjoyed the fact that Travis Scott was able to get a veteran like T.I. to kind of narrate this album.
Yeah.
And, man, it's just the way, we'll get into the first song, man, but the narration makes the album, to me, more story-like than anything.
Yeah, makes me imagine it in my head. Like the way he comes in, nah, I'm not using
yeah.
He makes it all dramatic and shit, you know what I mean?
Oh, man.
Yeah.
He's so eloquent.
Oh
T.I.
God, eloquent.
Such a smart
and
man.
you said he was like, he's already like a prominent, like a veteran, and like
Yeah.
Travis is like just coming into the limelight, so this is like a big deal.
Yeah.
He's getting like this old head to Travis, like this
Yeah.
old head to like narrate his first album.
Yeah,
You know
man.
what I mean?
Man, I swear T.I. just like reads the dictionary for fun, bro. This man be saying some words that I've just never heard.
Yeah, it's
But-
crazy.
Yeah, man. Honestly, I want to get into that first song, man. Pornography.
Pornography. Name of the first song, by the way.
Pornography is the name of the first song on the album.
Mm-hmm.
And
like,
honestly, to me, this is the epitome of, you know, a beginning song
Yeah,
on an
intro.
album, an intro song
yeah,
to an album.
because like not only did T.I. like narrate the beginning, like the song is cut into like two parts. Typical, you know, like Travis is a god at that shit.
Yeah,
you know, we
yeah.
know that. Like the first half is more like chill, like psychedelic-y, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then like the beat just drops and then he goes crazy, like out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It's like an intro, the perfect. It's like calm and then like calm and collective. Yeah,
bro.
and then it goes from that to just like crazy
Yeah.
shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It sets the tone. It like catches you by surprise.
Travis's first line is like, "Wake up,
Yeah,
gotta get the cake up." It's like
he starts spinning.
like,
yeah, like,
yeah.
everything
it comes
about
out
it.
of nowhere.
Yeah,
It's like, oh, this is Travis Scott. You
Yeah,
know what
bro.
I mean? It's like we had this like intro from T.I. It's like, you know, describing this young rebel against the system. We're like, oh, who is he? Who is he? And then it's like, boom, Travis Scott. And
yeah,
to me, it's like, you know, I just envision like, you know, T.I. being on a stage in front of just millions of people by himself, just introducing this man, and then
Yeah.
Travis pops out of the floor and just starts
Like,
rocking the show.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
It's like the rodeo, bro.
Perfect intro for this. It's
Yeah.
like life and everything. It was crazy, bro. It's like the album only gets better from here, bro.
Oh my gosh, it does.
I know you wanted to talk about your favorite song, so go for it. Stage is yours, bro.
90210,
90210.
somewhere in that alley. All right, bro. So, we have to talk about 90210.
Yeah, stage is all yours, bro.
I don't even know if I'm going to use the term arguably. I'm going to say hands down, this is the best song on the album.
Oh, yeah.
My personal favorite song of all time.
I see.
Of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Of all time, bro.
Yes, of all time.
And so, oh man, I want to get into this. So, man, if you haven't heard 90210, like, why are you here, bro? But like, if not, but 90210 is like, you know, a song that's split into two parts, which is kind of, it became Travis's kind of staple.
It's like classic Travis.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
song,
yeah. It's like
composition.
split into two different parts with honestly contrasting emotions and like tones.
Like everything about
And
it.
so,
Yeah.
so the first half of this song is, you know, dark and, you know, classic like rodeo like vibes already.
Yeah.
This is the fifth song on the album. By this point, you already gotten the vibe of the album.
Yeah.
This dark, like you said, the dark undertone. This like rebellious rap. And man, so this first half, you know, talks about, you know, this girl that this young prostitute who Travis meets in an alley.
Yeah.
And obviously he's, you know, alluding to the new lifestyle that he's adapting as a rapper in LA.
Yeah.
'Cause he was born in Houston. He actually says, you know, Jacques turned the flame. So now he rolling on that Addy. It's like, you know, Jacques Berman Webster is his government name that his mother gave him, you know, when he was born in Houston.
Yeah.
And you know, he's kind of, in a way, he's using his alter ego, LaFlame, to kind of represent his journey to LA and to stardom.
Yeah.
And so, man, now he's embodying this LA lifestyle, and you know, with that comes, you know, the common trope like the drugs and the sex, and so now he's, you know, rolling on an Addy, which is an Adderall, and this girl that he can't stop looking for is kind of represents his ego in a way, and how he just, you know, searching for that alley. He's once is not enough for him. He's at this point in his career, you know, he's a successful artist, but he wants more. He wants to be like
He wants to kekeep
upper
going.
echelon. You know what I mean? Which is actually a song of his. But man, that's just what he's striving for. And so I think, him searching for that alley, it's just how much he really wants it, despite, having to get into it with, a druggy prostitute. Like, it's the lengths he'll go to achieve what he wants to achieve. And man, the transition of this song,
yeah, bro,
these orgasmic, like,
angelic
acoustic instruments, this guitar, oh my gosh, it gives really like hippie vibes, honestly. And then it's just a perfect transition into the more introspective verse that Travis has for us for the second half of the song. And he's really focusing more on, how his move to LA is affecting his family and like what it's done for him. He talks about the disapproval of his family with his decision. But he justifies his decision with the money he's made and the ways he's been able to help his family. And, obviously gets like nods like his grandmother. It's like, my granny said, Travi, you working too hard. I'm worried you forget about me. It's like, he still has that connection to family. He's like, don't worry, I'm gonna get it, granny. It's like, oh yeah, like even though I'm not out in LA with him, I connect. You know what I mean? I'm like, I feel that same way. Like I wanna do great things for my family. I wanna like strive for to be the best like version of myself. And I feel like that's really what he's trying to put across in this song. Oh man, and then this song is produced by Michael Dean, bro. A legend.
It's also produced by a girl her name is Wonder Girl. That's another producer. She's raw for that.
Yeah, man. This whole track is just a masterpiece.
Yeah.
You can tell a lot of effort was put into it.
I know, bro. And the synths, I feel like the production is like god tier production. Like the synths, like the way it comes in, like you already got that psychedelic like feel to it. But yeah, that's 90210 for you, ladies and gentlemen.
Sir.
Giving up for my boy Jonah. Nail that explanation, breakdown of the song.
Yeah, I mean.
With that being said, moving on to the next one, we got Pray for Love. Ooh. Another song with same vibes, obviously. Maybe not to that level, arguably, but we got The Weeknd.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, bro. The Weeknd is obviously angelic. His vocalization is like S tier, beautiful.
Yeah.
And like the lyrical content of this as well as like the production is like insane, like off the charts.
Yeah, man. I really enjoy the vibe that The Weeknd brings to this track and the dynamic that him and Travis have on this track. Because he brings, like a somewhat like gospel vibe, with like the background things like, oh, pray for love. It's like, it sounds so nice, but the if you really listen to it, the meaning, it's like, damn, like, it's some deep stuff, because of course a lot of this album is talking about like LA. Yeah, like, a lot of it is
like the lifestyle that comes with it. Yeah, Travis. Yeah,
and so it's kind of Travis going between Jacques and LaFlame, LaFlame, and so like Travis then comes on like rapping, talking about kind of what he's experiencing in LA, and how they have to pray for something as simple as love. Because
you said like the love was lost, right? Like trying to pray for it to like to come back. Yeah, everything that's going on. Yeah, yeah.
Pray for my liquor when I'm up in this club. It's like, it's man, he's
perfect for rodeo.
Yeah,
like rodeo, like the definition, like the concept of rodeo is like life. He's saying like pray for like his liquor, obviously. So that's like his life, and then like it's like pray for other people.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then they touch on some like cultural topics in this song too. It's like tired of seeing these black kids on the face of Fox, CNN. They don't want to see us win. It's like
they're taking a shot at like the media.
And it's like love is it's more than just like I love you. It's like love for the kids who are being affected, like the communities we care about. And so I find he becomes really vulnerable on this track. He talks about taking his mom from the first to the 90th floor. Yeah, it's like still like like I got it. Like I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
So it's a culmination of like hunger, like drive, and like love. Yeah, really
beautiful song. And it's crazy because the tone completely shifts with Nightcrawler. the song right after. And then we were talking about like the fluctuation. Like he's able to maintain the same like meaning and like dark vibes throughout, but like Nightcrawler is just like a different breed compared to Pray for Love. Like it's like it's club music, bro. Like this is something you would hear in the club.
It is.
I feel like this represents like La Flame, like a day in the life of La Flame. Like he's probably just in a party right now.
Yeah,
it's like what's playing right now.
What do you think about Chief Keef and Sway Lee being on this song?
Bro, honestly, when I saw this for the first time before I heard it, I was like, what the hell?
Yeah,
like you got Sway Lee, like you know what I mean? Like Sunflower, and then you got like Chief Keef, like Drill, like you know what I mean? Like how the hell is this chemistry gonna work? And of course, like he proved me wrong. Like he made it work. Yeah, that's like the genius behind his craft. He made his work. And like I feel like the vocals in the song, I feel like with Travis, like he sounds like intoxicated. You know?
Yeah,
what I mean?
I was gonna say I think the auto tune really. I mean, Travis is known for like mastering auto tune, at least his own. Yeah, and he uses it more as an instrument than like an aid. I feel, and so the way he uses it in this song particularly, it does give off the vibe that like maybe he's intoxicated. Yeah. And you know, just the actual like lyrics of this song, the content. It's like, you know, we want money, we want hoes, we want alcohol. It's like complete. It's a complete shift from like his more introspective tracks.
That's La Flame for you.
Yeah,
he has like no filter.
Exactly.
Like he just like saying whatever the fuck.
Which I feel like it's really shifting between the
tones.
Two.
Yeah, it shows that. And at the same time, it's like trippy. It's a trippy production.
Yeah,
like the song's production is like trippy as hell. Like it's like late night vibes. You know what I mean? Consistent.
Man, you ever listen to that song like in the car at night?
I don't. Oh man, yeah, bro, it must be crazy. It must be nice.
I remember I listened to this entire album while I was on like a trip. Not drugs. I mean like a literal trip. Yeah. And I remember because I was going from airport to airport. I was going somewhere far away because it took multiple stops. Yeah, and I just remember I could not stop listening to this album.
Yeah, bro, perfect.
I was on the plane and I had down. I need water, bro. I was on the plane and I opened my window and it's nighttime. And if you've never been on a plane at night, it's something to see, especially if there's like a city below and you can see the lights. And I remember just playing Rodeo, and I'm like, I played 90210, like Nightcrawler. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like. The environment you listen to music in really, I feel like, makes a difference.
I feel like Rodeo's a late night like
it
album,
is.
bro.
It is. It embodies its.
If you're doing anything at night, just listen to this album. It makes it better.
Yeah.
Anything, I promise you that.
Yeah. And so, bro. I mean, that's when I listened to the album. Yeah. Do you remember where you were when you listened to it?
Not for the first time, but I remember like. I be taking the train a lot, so like whenever it's like a late night train ride, you know, like Rodeo hits different, absolutely different.
It does.
Yeah, we're just like the city vibes and everything.
Can we talk about like like we mentioned before? There's only 6 tracks on here.
Yeah, with no features.
That consist of no features.
Yeah,
and they're all good,
bro. They're all like amazing.
They're all great, crazy songs.
Shows Travis' ability,
his commercial success on Antidote. I mean, that was like his breakout song. Yeah. Honestly, that's not even my favorite song on the album. Yeah. But that's the song that really reached, I guess, the most people. Yeah. At that time.
It's still an amazing song, even though it's like people might think it's like overrated or corny or whatever, like overused. But I feel like the production, bro, like the lyrical content, especially that last verse. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? It's crazy.
Definitely.
Yeah. Then you got songs like Impossible. Like this is probably this is my second favorite song. Yeah. Off of this, like individually, like with just Travis, bro. The production is like insane. This is like probably the best, like my favorite like produced song. It's like so unbelievably trippy.
I feel like it's a very relatable song as well. Yeah. You know, just the idea. It's like I wish I could do the impossible. You know what I mean? Like everyone has those thoughts. Yeah. And no matter, you know, how that is portrayed in your life, everyone can relate to that. Yeah, bro. At some point. And then we got, you know, like Maria, I'm drunk. We need to talk about it.
Oh yeah, bro.
We need to.
Combination of features similar to Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
You see Travis, and you see Young Thug, and you see fucking Justin Bieber.
None of these features look good on paper. They don't.
honestly.
But then you listen to them and they just work.
Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie. When I saw this track and I was like, what is this white boy Justin Bieber
Right.
doing like on here? Like it's like the odd one out. You know what I
Right.
mean? He's
This
a pop
is
artist,
the baby,
like the baby dude, like the guy everyone shat on back in the day. And he just on Rodeo.
Yeah,
you
man.
know?
I used to have a personal grudge against Justin Bieber.
Yeah, I feel like every like one in our generation did at one point.
Every boy did. Man,
Yeah,
because he would, take all the girls. And it was annoying, but.
Yeah,
Man, he did his thing on this track.
He arguably had like the best verse.
I think he did.
Yeah, which is wild. He like stole the show, and it was not his show.
Yeah, he seems like the oddball in the
Yeah.
song, but he comes on the track so smooth.
And bro, can we talk about the production of this
Yeah.
song? Like the vibe, like it's called Maria, I'm drunk. I'm thinking Maria, I'm drunk comes from like if he's in a party, it's like, hey yo, Maria, I'm drunk. Like his homie Maria. And bro,
Yeah.
like the instrumental, it's like so droopy and drowsy.
Yeah.
Like I feel disoriented just like listening. I feel like I'm like drunk just listen to it. You know what I mean?
It's kind of like Nightcrawler in the way that like
it fulfills the vibe.
exactly.
Yeah.
And if anything, it like transports because that's what music can do.
Yeah.
It can like take you away from where you are and take you to another place. And if you listen to this song with your eyes closed, you're in a whole nother world.
Yeah, bro. It's unbelievably like good. Just
Yeah.
good music. And has like that late night vibe, like chill, like undertone, like everything about it is
Yeah,
like
man.
speaks Rodeo.
Exactly.
Yeah, bro.
The vibe is so consistent, yet with songs, like Maria, I'm drunk, to like Apple Pie,
Yeah, bro.
to like 90210. It's like it's just a
Fluctuation.
constant vibe change, but the theme is like
consistent throughout.
Yeah, it's like different but the same.
Yeah, exactly.
And so I think he nailed like because for some albums it feels like artists just take a bunch of their good songs despite like how they are and they just throw them into an album.
Yeah,
and
bro.
it's like here's a collection of good songs. It's like no, here's a collection of good songs that are similar in some facet, some way.
Yeah.
And he did this perfectly.
You can tell he put like hella effort into every individual song, like treating it like it was a single, bro.
Exactly. He wasn't just recording songs. He was recording songs for Rodeo.
Yeah, exactly. And like I can tell, like bro, that song like speaks Rodeo. Like he talks about himself, his life.
Yeah.
A third verse or a second verse, and then the last verse is like hard as hell. Like production is nice, like same exact thing. And then Apple Pie.
Oh my gosh!
Bro, where do we even
closing
start?
track, the outro.
Yeah.
Man, I think this outro. So there are between the original album Rodeo and then Travis dropped the expanded edition.
Yeah.
And that introduced two new songs at the end, which was
Okay, all right.
Okay, All Right, and Never Catch Me.
Yeah.
I think they're two different endings, man. It's like we'll talk about it, but Apple Pie.
Bro, I think this is a perfect song, by the way. 10 out of 10. This is my favorite song without any features on here, hands down.
Yeah, really.
I feel like you were talking about this more, but I'm gonna mention like the T.I. outro, like how Pornography, the title track, has T.I. at the beginning. There's like the outro. It's like the end of the story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In like the regular version, obviously not including the expanded edition. But yeah, bro, like the production, like that vibe you were telling me about. You should talk more about that, like that vibe about it.
Yeah, man. So I mean, with Apple Pie, man, it really, I feel like it's the Jacques ending. You know what I mean? It's like the he's bringing it back to Houston, to home.
Good ending. Yeah.
So you think of Apple Pie, you think of like your grandma or like just home cooked like meals or just like some comfort food. That's what Apple Pie is.
That's how the song feels to me. It feels like comforting, bro. Yeah,
exactly. It's with the change in instruments. It's like more upbeat.
Yeah,
and it's like positive. And like I said, I feel like it really brings it back to Texas for him.
Yeah.
And then we have the alternate ending with the expanded edition, which I feel like is more of his like, rebellious, like evil ending.
Yeah.
Where we have, Never Catch Me as the last song. But I also, I feel like Okay, All Right and Never Catch Me go together. They're like two peas in a pod. And I say that because, they're both kind of like the idea of both of the songs is like I'm here and like Okay, all right, it's like should have never let us in, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it's like, man, like I'm here now and you're not getting rid of me. And so and then Never Catch Me is like Never Catch Me falling off.
Yeah.
And he just leaves it on this like this dark like
like the production is like
it's like
yeah, bro, it's nice.
Yeah, it's like the end of a movie, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like a cliffhanger too, honestly. It's like,
shows like there's more coming. Like he's not done yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like it's a
never
good way.
catch him falling off.
Yeah, bro. I'm like, it's like creative. It's such a rodeo thing to do. Like have like a different outro, like a good ending and like a rebellious ending.
Yeah.
He does a good job of like doing that.
It's like good cop, bad cop.
Yeah, bro. And even like with songs like Okay, Alright, like, you know, I'm not like I'm not the biggest fan of this, but like I feel like I have like respect for it because it's like a 7-minute track, classic Travis fashion. It's divided into two, the okay part and the alright part.
Hey man, there's a song that we skipped over.
Yes.
That I wanna get back to. And this song is Flying High, featuring Toro y Moi.
Yeah.
Now, I know how you feel about this song.
You do know how I feel about this song.
It's not your favorite.
This is actually my least favorite on here, and I would unfortunately consider this a skip on this amazing album. Yes, I personally just don't like just how it sounds. Like overall, I'm not a fan. Now,
I will say, music is completely, and we have to say that music is completely and utterly subjective.
Yes,
completely. Music is something that's personal.
Mm-hmm.
It's about how it makes you feel, honestly.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's why people listen to country.
Yeah, bro.
You know, you're never going to catch me listening to some Blake Shelton, but if I see you listening to some Blake Shelton, am I going to be like, oh man, like that's terrible music? No, I'm going to be like, you know what, he probably rocks with it.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is the same thing here, man, because
Flying High.
Honestly, I think this song, in a way, is the oddball. Like in the album, it's not like any other song in this album. It's unique in a completely different way.
Yeah.
Which sounds weird because that's what unique means, but it's like different unique.
Yeah.
And so I think the raw, like organic vocals of this song, to me, just make it somewhat, I don't know, it's just so like, it's just so raw. I don't know, man. The features, like with Toro y Moi, like they really, I feel like, elevated the track.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, this isn't a skip, but I will say this is probably the least good song on the album.
On the album, okay, I can respect that.
I think for me, it's more of a when will I play this versus will I skip this.
Mm-hmm. So,
you know, if I'm doing something and this song turns on, I might just be like, you know what? I don't feel like listening to it right now.
Yeah.
But when I'm doing this song's going to hit.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, to me, there's no skips on this album, which will lead right into our grading.
Yeah. But, so how you feeling about this, bro? What would you give it out of 10?
Man, the personal connection I have to this song and just honestly Travis Scott's music, due to like the time in which I really got into his stuff.
Yeah.
I would say that like his music just like really helped me in general. And that's what music is, man. It's therapeutic.
Yeah.
And it's healing.
It's like healing, yeah, exactly.
And so the time at which his music kind of was introduced to me is like invaluable. And so they, like we said, is completely subjective, but I personally give this album a 10 out of 10.
Ah, I see. 10 out of 10 from Joan to Hart.
It is 10 out of 10.
That's crazy. So for me, of course, you know I'm not going to give this a 10 out of 10. Respectfully. I feel like because of like the reason why I can say why. Like songs like Okay, Alright, I feel like I'm not a big fan of that. I feel like it's pretty long. Flying High, obviously, a skip in my eyes.
Okay.
And then you got songs like Piss on Your Grave, which is a good song, but I feel like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like top tier. I feel like the lyrical content of that kind of drives me off. And then you got Wasted, which I actually like. Wasted. You like it grew,
I
you know it
song.
like grew on me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't like the hook of it is still as much as like any of the other songs. So all of those components considered, I feel like I can't give this a 10. But honestly, I'd probably give it like my gut is telling me like an 8.9, like as I said last time.
that 0.1, really?
Yeah, bro. But like I feel like out of respect for like this great like trap album, like the connection I have with it now, I'd probably give it a 9.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about. Big 9.
Yeah, bro. And it's wild because like this is an album that I think has a skip on it, and I'm still giving it like a 9, like a damn near perfect album, like like nothing, like it's crazy, bro.
Some of the songs just supplement.
Yeah.
for the ones that are lacking.
Yeah, but in terms of the ones that supplement you, obviously you got like 90210. We don't even got to talk about. Then you got like Oh My This Side, like same composition, like breaks into half, and songs like that. I just love, bro. Production and everything.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, I'll give it a 9, and you give it a 10.
Yeah, that's really gonna wrap it up.
Yeah,
man.
That's Rodeo for y'all.
That's Rodeo.
Rodeo.
Critical Consumption's review of Rodeo.
Yes, sir.
And various albums and movies, man. This wraps up the series.
For now.
For now, of course. This is a little mini series we chose to do, but we'll definitely be back.
Yeah,
it was a pleasure,
tuned.
bro.
Yeah, it was a pleasure, my boy.
Pleasure.
See y'all, man.
It's all love, man. Thank y'all for tuning in and listening. We had a blast. We hope you guys enjoyed listening. And yeah, man.
Yeah,
that's it for Critical Consumption. We'll see y'all in the next one, man. Tune back in later for some great talks, man.
Yes, sir.
It's a pleasure, Sean.
Pleasure. Adios.